I'm going to show you two different ways to record your DAW, one for the Mac and one that works on the Mac and the PC. First, we want to open the program QuickTime. Now I have QuickTime in my dock, but if you can't find yours in your dock, you can go to Applications folder. Once you open QuickTime, nothing will happen, but you will see in the top left corner, QuickTime Player will be up here. You want to go to File, New Screen Recording. And as you can see down here, some options pop up. You can record the entire session screen or a selected portion. We want the entire screen. Then go to Options. Make sure your audio interface is selected so that way it will record your DAW. So once you get all that set, you want to hit record. Now, it looks like nothing is happening, but if you look in the top right, this little button right here that I'm hovering over, it's recording. So let me pull up a project that I already have going in Logic and let's play it. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I was feeling it too much. So let me minimize that. So once you finish recording everything you want to record in your DAW, you press stop. So the movie file popped up and you can see it here. And let's play it back. Let's start when I'm about to play it and make sure it's recording the DAW. Sounds good to me. Then you can just close it out, and here are my options. It saves on my desktop. So there's the file right there. Now, if you want to record your voice too with the DAW, you need to make sure in your DAW that you just have an audio track selected with your DAW. I'm using a separate system to record my voice separately just so I wouldn't mix up the two, but that's what you would do. Open up an audio track with your microphone and just have it playing while you're in the DAW. And the reason I have them separated is because then later when I edit the video, my DAW volume and my audio volume with my voice will be separated. So then that way I can take things up, take things down, and adjust as needed. To record your DAW on your PC, we're going to use a couple of free programs. I want you to open up a browser and type in OBS. Here's the home page of OBS, and we're on Windows, so you want to go ahead and download the Windows version. Now, this still applies for the Mac as well, so if you got a Mac and you want to do it this way, which is a more advanced way, but this allows for more control of live streaming versus the QuickTime option that I showed you on the Mac, download the Mac version if you have that. But once you have this OBS Studio downloaded, it's free to use. We're going to go ahead and download the plugin so we can get our DAW audio into OBS. So we need to type in Reaper and Reaplugins. That's again, Reaper and Reaplugins. So Reaper is a DAW, and it's a free DAW you can evaluate for it, and it's very cheap if you want to purchase it outright and get the license. But we're on the page, and it's this Reaplugins effects. This would allow audio to come out of your DAW. So I want to go to the 64-bit version because I have a PC. Let's put it in my downloads, open it up. You can see that it comes with different effects, and these effects are all free. So you may want to download all of them, but the most important one you want to check to make sure is this ReStream. Make sure that is checked. I already have this downloaded on my computer, so I'm not going to download it now. I'm using Ableton for this demonstration, and this is Live 10, the old version. What I'll do is I'll pull up the demo song that came with this, just so I can have a project. So now we got the demo song, and what we want to do is wherever your VST plugins are in your DAW, highlight it, and you want to find the ReStream. So here goes the Reaplugins, ReStream right here, and I'm going to drag this into the master bus. And the reason why you want it on the master bus, because you want to have all the audio that you're using in your DAW with the effects and everything going to OBS. So I'm going to start first with this identifier. I'm just going to label it Ableton just so I know what it is. And it's very important that you remember that. And what we want to do is click this send right here, because we're sending audio to a different program. Drop down menu local broadcast, because it's on our computer. Now, if I start to play my DAW, you see audio jumping. Now that we got that set up, let's open OBS. Now that we got OBS open, I want you to focus on this sources lane. Now you see I have already a slot made for Ableton, so I'm just going to delete that so I can do it again and show you. What you want to do is under sources, hit this plus icon, audio input capture. And I'm gonna add existing because I already had Ableton. You will want to create new because it's new to you. Now, once we have that set up, right click and we want to hit filters. Once you click the filters, we want to add a couple of things. So we're going to start the VST plugin. Click that, leave it at VST plugin, and you select the ReStream. And it should be all the way at the bottom. There we go, ReStream standalone. Now, you see the plugin right there, and you see there's some little audio jumping. That's just some background noise in there. So we want to eliminate that. So what we need to do is add a gain. And we're going to add 2 gain effects. And we want to make sure the gain effects are at the top. Because if you know anything about how your plugins work in your DAW, they go from top to bottom. So it's going to go gain, gain, and then the plugin. So what we want to do is set the gain down to -30, gain 2 to -30. And if we hear, now you can see there's nothing in the menu. Now remember that identifier, well, we need to label it the same, Ableton, so we know what this thing is receiving. And we already have it checked on receive audio and MIDI. So let's open up the project we had. Let's play it. Let's minimize that. And there you go. Ableton is popping up right there. I can close this out and you can see the Ableton jumping right here. Then when we stop it, of course, there's nothing there anymore on Ableton. So now that you have the audio there, you want to actually capture the DAW. Now, the reason mine is looking like this, you see that video echo, is because I'm recording the program of itself and it's just feedbacking. But what you're going to want to do, you see how I have right here this PC capture? So you want to just add the plus sign and then add a display capture. And this will help you capture the display that you're using, which whatever would be on your desktop, whether it be your DAW or anything else you want to capture. So that's just a little note. You see I have different things here. I have my camera here. That's why you see my camera in the corner. So make sure to actually record the video of your DAW. Click the plus sign, display capture, and you can see how mine is set. I have 2 different monitors, so it's recording the different monitor, which is my primary monitor. And if you have your Ableton on a different, or your DAW on a different screen, you just choose which screen that you're on. I know the second method takes a little bit more work, but you get more control and more flexibility, especially if you want to live stream it. With using QuickTime, you won't be able to live stream if that's something you want to do eventually in the future. But in my opinion, there's a third way, and that's the current way I record my DAW. And this one is going to be advanced. So if you want to know how to do that, watch this video.